All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is with great pleasure that we want to announce to our community of young people that the Mojo has proudly opened its platform so our youth can speak. As you all know, it's the end of the year, and we are at the time where we're celebrating the accomplishment of our young people who have survived the pandemic. During the pandemic, we understand the challenges that they all had. They had a level of uncertainty beyond belief. But we thank God that through collaboration, through love, through the level of expectation that we have of them, realizing that they can't do it alone. And Johnny and I decided to be on their side because we're also parents. Um, for that, I will not take their spotlight. I simply want to congratulate them for their level of resiliency, for their tenacity, especially my immigrant youth who, once like me, didn't speak a word of English. And that did not stop them from accomplishing their dreams, from realizing the dream that their parents had set up for them, the vision that their parents had. Et nous tous qui haïtiens, nous connaissons pertinemment que quel que soit niveau d'éducation parents haïtiens, il a toujours aimé ouais petit li sorti grand. Et nous voulons dire merci à parents yo qui t'ont ouvert porte yo, qui te permettent que nous capables de faire un travail dans le village là. Yo dit dans la langue anglaise, it takes a village to raise a child. Et nous réaliser que vraiment vrai, dans le temps nous sommes passés là, qui était venu sous nous sans attendre bruit de secours, eh bien, n'était-ce pas support, n'était-ce pas travail communautaire, n'était-ce pas des gens engagés, tant que Johnny, tant que nous-mêmes, tant que un pile de jeunes qui ont plus de maturité que l'autre, eh bien, ils ont décidé, faut mettre tête ensemble pour être capable de survivre tendu ça que se passe là. Puis petit monde ça yo perdu maman, il a perdu papa, il a perdu tante, il a qui perdu grand-mère yo, il a qui était en côté bien puis mon côté était obligé à aller chercher côté priorité subitement et tout bagage ça est arrivé. I want to congratulate the class of 2020. You guys are a prime example that you can do all things. There is not one thing that you cannot do through God who strengthens you. And we're glad that you had the determination, you had the tenacity that it required for you guys to make it. And I want to thank the founder of this group, Princess Charles, my daughter, who I'm very proud of for her accomplishment as well, who decided to take this work very seriously and wanted to dedicate some time. Et comme je toujours dis, petit tigre, c'est tigre, eh bien, c'est comme ça, nous garder, princesse à travers les années, garder façon que moins care pour tout le monde, moins care pour non seulement tout le monde maternel, ça que dans votre moi, mais quand même, moins care tout pour tout le monde qui est dans la communauté. Eh bien, moi, apprécier le fait que tout le monde ça autour, de te permettre que de te joindre, de trouver une maman dans moi-même, et dans la journée aujourd'hui, de trouver une grande sœur dans princesse. Well, princess, the show is all yours. Once again, young people, the sky's the limit. You can do it all. I will always be here for you. Johnny will always be here for you. The Mojo Show will always be here for you. So we keep this platform open for you guys every fourth Sunday afternoon. It's your platform. Use it. And I'm going to give Johnny a few minutes to welcome you because this is also his platform.
Well, I just wanted to, I haven't met you guys except for Princess that I've met online, but certainly I just want to share with you how proud I am for your accomplishment. Like Dr. Mona Lisa, I am also an immigrant who came at the age of 14, and I am now 54. So I have been in the United States for about 30 years because I just spent 10 years back in Haiti. And it is truly, truly, truly a blessing when I have an opportunity to meet young people, but young Haitian and young Haitian American in particular, because I know the challenges as young Blacks here in America, in New York, in high school, how difficult it must have been. But yet, you have persevered and you have achieved a milestone. And this entire village is celebrating you. The entire village is saying, we are proud of what you have done. And this is just the beginning. J'en nous dis en créole, ça c'est trop qu'être là, Shaila Deye. We know that you will do much more. We expect that you do much more because we know that you can. And so this is yours, this fight that those of us who came before, what we're fighting, what you're fighting as well, is for your future. Because at 54, I'm passing, and the baton is being passed to you to do better and bigger things. So congratulations.
Thank you, Johnny. With that being said, we're going to turn it over to Princess Charles, our beloved host and founder for My Brother's Keeper. Princess, welcome.
Hello, everybody. My camera has some technical difficulties, so if you see that it's on and off, please bear with me. My name is Princess Charles. I am 21, turning 22 in August. I am a college student who is hoping to go on to law school to become a Supreme Court justice in the future. I'm also the founder of My Brother's Keeper under SHR Perspective Haitienne, which is basically formulated during the time of COVID-19. We found that there were a lot of students who felt like their house wasn't a home. And unfortunately, when you are being isolated, you have to fight demons that you either thought that you dealt with already, or that you didn't even know that you had. So what My Brother's Keeper is basically a space where we unite those who feel like they no longer have a voice because of this monstrous virus, and we amplify their voices. If there's any schoolwork that needs to get done, we are here to help you. If there is a new home that you need to find because of whatever family issues, whatever economic destructions that has unfortunately taken place because of this virus, we are here to help you. Whatever social services you need, we are here to help you. The name was inspired by, I don't know if everyone's a Christian. If you're not, if you're into literature, I think you should be pretty familiar with this story. It is basically the story of Cain and Abel, which can be found in the story in the book of Genesis, Genesis 4. And basically, Cain kills Abel, his brother, his twin brother. And when God approaches Cain, he asks him, okay, so where's Abel? And Abel's response is, Cain's response is, well, am I my brother's keeper? And from there, you realize the importance of partnership and family and having a community and looking out for your brother. When your brother is up, when your brother is down, you bring them up. When your brother's up, you're up too. When your sister's down, you bring them up. So I know that God had really been aligning me with this story and aligning me with this idea. And I said, you know what? I'm going to trust you, God, and I'm going to put this out in the community, and whoever jumps on the train, jumps on the train. And if you don't, then hopefully you do end up jumping on later on. So this is a privilege. This is an honor for me to be here right now. I know for myself, even though I am a part of the youth, I'm turning 22 in August, so I'm still young, but I know the younger youth is one of the things that keeps me going, and it keeps me alive. Because when I think of the people who I have behind me, when I think of the children who I have behind me, I have to bring myself up even when I'm not in my best place. So again, I thank you guys for joining us today. I thank you guys for listening to us. This is a time where I suggest all parents, elders, whatever, take this time, listen to what these kids have to say, because we are the future and you guys need us just as much as we need you. So again, I thank you. I thank you, Johnny, for partnering up with my mother and, being a backbone for my mom. I know, you probably have your own stuff going on at home or whatever the case may be, but you dedicate your time to this work, and we thank you. We honor you. We thank you for being a strong man. We thank you for being a man and taking this step And thank you for being someone who we're able to submit ourselves to. Thank you for helping us with this work. I really don't have the words to fully explain how I feel from the bottom of my heart. Thank you again. No problem, no problem. So I need everyone, if possible, please everyone unmute your camera, okay? So we can see your beautiful faces. If you guys cannot, then that is also fine. We still have to get this show on the road and keep the show going. Is everyone here? Okay, everyone's here. I'm seeing faces. I'm seeing them. Okay, perfect. So I need everyone on this call to give me your name, your age, your nationality, the high school that you graduated from, your major, the college that you are going to be attending, and if you're not going to attend college, that's also fine too, and your future profession. We're going to start off with Derby. Derby or Darby? Correct me if I'm wrong. Unmute yourself, sweetie. You're still muted.
Derby.
Darby?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start with Derby, then we're going to go to Lynn, then we're going to go to Crystalina. I don't know who iPhone is, but then we're going to go to iPhone after. So we're all on board here? All right, Derby, take us away, please. Name, nationality, age, high school, major, college, and future profession.
Okay, my name is Derby Gabriel, and I'm 7 years old. I'm Haitian, and I graduated from middle high school. I'm going to Kingsborough, and my major is nursing.
Yes. Lynn?
My name is Lynn. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Okay, my name is Lynn. I'm 17. My major is nursing. I'm going to Medgar Evers College. I'm Asian.
And what is your future profession? Because nursing is just a major. What do you want to do with that? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, what's the future profession? Okay, I don't think she's on. Crystalina, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yes, please name, nationality, age, high school, major, college, and future profession.
Hi everyone, my name is Crystalina Francois. I'm 17. I'm Haitian. I just graduated from Claiborne High School for health profession. I'm going to York College to major in public health, and my future profession is to be a dentist.
Perfect. So we have a dentist in the house. I heard 2 nurses. That's what I'm talking about. Haitian excellence. iPhone or Rosie. Please say your name, nationality, age, high school, major, college, and future profession. Okay, well, that's about it. iPhone, are you here? Are you here?
Wait, it's not me?
Yes, that's you.
Oh.
Okay, yes. So name, age, nationality, high school, major, college, and future profession.
Hi, my name is Joseph Antoine. I just graduated from middle high school. And I'm Haitian, of course. And I'm going to CSI for business marketing. Yeah.
And what's your future profession?
Excuse me?
Future profession?
Wait, you asked me for my future profession?
Yes.
I say marketing.
Okay, perfect. So we have some Midwood people in the house. My little sister just graduated from Midwood High School. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. Her name's Victoria.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes, her name's Victoria. She graduated from Midwood.
Yeah.
Yes, so we got some Midwood heads in the house. We got a lot of nurses in the house. We have a dentist on the call, who, by the way, got her dental assistant license. So shout outs to you, Crystalina. We have some business majors. That's what I'm talking about. So the first question that I'm gonna ask is, what were your initial thoughts for the beginning of the school year and 2020? Because I know you guys are all
Wait,
graduates. Excuse me?
Do you mind repeat that?
Okay. So what were your initial feelings for the beginning of the school year, and what were your thoughts about 2020 before we entered into 2020?
Should we do it by like the same way we started, or anybody just can jump in?
You can start.
Well, for 2020, you know, like I had big plans for like schools and sports and stuff, because I do sports, and I did sports in Midwood, you know.
Be specific.
And I had a lot of I did, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I did soccer and then track, and I had a plan to hit certain time for track, and to get you know, to get viewed by some colleges and stuff. And it happened that, you know, COVID happened, and then everything just, you know, had to like wait, and it's like everything failed and stuff. But at the same time, you know, I still work hard, you know. I don't let that like you know, I let that motivate me to do, like, you know, to work more, get up, you know, and work on my body and run a lot and stuff like that, you know. But everything was just unexpected.
Okay. Darby?
Okay, so when I first started going to middle, I was scared at first because I came here when I was in November 2015, so I was struggling with the language and stuff, so I was scared because I didn't know like what high school was like and stuff, if I'm gonna make friends and stuff. But as the year goes on, I made some amazing friends and stuff, and then I started to get comfortable with the language, and I still managed to graduate with 50 credits. And so even though we couldn't go outside, we had to stay home and do a lot of work. They've been giving us a lot of work doing quarantine, but we still managed to pass all our classes, and that's it. That's my thought. Everything happened for a reason.
Yes. Everything definitely does happen for a reason, and as we continue, we're definitely going to get into that also. Lynn, Ula, and also I speak Creole too, so
Oui.
From time to time, I parle anglais and I parle Creole, but just for the sake of time, I'm probably going to speak English for the majority of the time. But Lynn.
Yes, ou ka tande?
Oui. Parle avec nous, dis qui ça te senti l'école te commencé, and what was your vision for 2020?
Lem te fèk vini sit, mte pe paske mte bal non l'ekol mbat kon person. Lem te rivan dan l'ekol la, mte vin wès li diferan de Haiti, e mte komanse apran janti mon yoye, teknik l'ekol la, e mte fokus sou l'ekol mwen, e mte... Pou 2020, mte panse lta pou ane pou mwen paske mte ap gradye, bay sa, but ça a été passé différent, nous sommes obligés d'être là quand nous, de toujours faire devoir et que se graduer.
Crystalina?
In the beginning of the school year, like everyone said, I thought that this was going to be my year, you know. I had a lot of aspirations and stuff, but everything did change. How I feel about 2020 now, although everything is going on, I still have hope that, you know, things are going to get better. You know, when I first started the school year, I had a lot of plans. I also had an internship at a hospital, and I was looking forward to that. But because of COVID-19, it was cut short. That was very disappointing. But like I forgot his name, but like he said, everything happens for a reason. So I still have hope that 2020 is gonna get better.
What I'm hearing is that obviously I wear glasses, right? So these are real vision glasses. These are not for fashion, and I don't have any 2020 vision. So I know for 2020 the slogan was, I think we were all really excited to say 2020 vision. And when 2020 started, it seemed like our vision became negative, like 2020, like 20, right? So it wasn't even just COVID that started off this year. Like Kobe Bryant died in that terrible plane crash with his daughter. Um, there were a lot of deaths, even more deaths in the midst of all these celebrities. Our friends were dying, our family was dying. We had this whole World War III thing that was going on, and social media was taking a crack at that, and the government was releasing a lot of information, and people were getting exposed. So it's like, année a pas commencé bien même. Like it didn't start well at all. But as I continued on, especially because my sister was graduating and I knew how much this graduation meant to her. Like I tried to keep the faith. Like, no, like as the year progresses, everything is gonna get better, everything's gonna be good, and then boom, like everything comes to a halt. It was just like one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another. Do you guys think that your 2020 vision has been has diminished, or do you feel like this thing that we are going through is only pushing you to do better and is pushing you to persevere? Darby, you could go first.
Yeah, mwen pense sa pa kon sa mwen pense. Exact. Sa se mwen pense li puse a plus. Parce lè nou te nan quarantine, yo te kon toujou a ba nou apil devoir. Et puis tout mwen te pense pa kap gade parce que yo te telman kon bay devoir, mwen pa telman bagay. Et puis mwen vin rivon lè, mwen diwan sa fòm fè devoir, fòm pase, parce mwen baka give up konya, parce mwen komanse fòm finin. Mwen te stresse, depressed, tout bagay sa yo, because a lot of things was going on and stuff. But at the same time, li pousse pou m graduate. M graduate avec 50 credit. Then I did it.
Yes, you did. You did it. Yes, you did it. And always remember that you guys, you did it, but all of you did it. So please keep in mind what Darby just said. Like, it's been tough, but like, if anything, what this virus should show all of you is that if COVID-19 couldn't take you guys out, then you guys can make it through anything. Like, pa gen anye ki ka pase nou, ki ka, like, take you guys out. Like, if you guys can survive this, you guys can survive anything, because I don't think any class is as strong as class of 2020. 2016 2016 technically is a part of class of 2020, depending if you graduated within those 4 years or whatever the case may be. But I don't think 2015 would have been able to do it. Sanu Paseya, like, chapeau bas to all of you guys. I have a different type of respect for you guys, because what I witnessed, what I've been seeing, the stories that I've heard, you guys don't know how strong you guys actually are. Crystalina, I want to hear your thoughts on this also.
In a way, it did, because like now there's so much uncertainty. So like I'm kind of uncertain about like some of the things that I probably wanted to do this year. But like Derby said, like and you said, like if we're able to get through this and God allowed us to get through this, then what can we not do? Like the fact that we survive means it's like it basically show us that we're able to do anything.
Joseph, you're on mute.
My bad. So my thought was like, you know, like Derby said about like you know, like you said, if Corona can take us out, then you know what I'm saying, there's always gonna be, as long as we living in this earth, there's always gonna be room for like success and, you know, hard work and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, if you living in this earth, you're gonna have to, you know, work towards your goals and, you know, keep pushing forward. Because if you stay and don't do nothing, you're just gonna be stuck, you know. So that's always gonna be a goal, to keep pushing forward and, you know, set goals after goals. And yeah, you know.
I want to piggyback off of what you said, where you said, like, on this earth, we're always going to go through something. You're either going to succeed, you're going to fall. Like, it's a never ending cycle, right? So
Yeah.
it's not, guys, I'm sorry. Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to life, period. It is what it is, right? It is what it is.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing that you could do about it. Get moon, like, Messi said, yeah, whatever that you believe in, like, just thank the universe, thank yourself. I don't care what you are. Thank something, because there are people who didn't even get to make it past the beginning of COVID, right? There were students who didn't even get to walk the stage. Unfortunately, the only walk that they were able to take was to the hospital, or even to, like, their next room. There are people who didn't get medical attention during this time. I know for myself, I know a lot of people who passed away because of this virus, and they had all of these plans, and they thought that they were going to do this, and 2020 was supposed to be their year, and this was supposed to happen, and then boom, everything just comes to a halt. So I think, if anything, COVID-19 definitely, I think, made this group way more thankful. Suka leve mel, suka mache, suka pale. If you can breathe. If you can take better care of your health, better care of your health. It just makes you so much more thankful for the little things, because we've been stripped. We have been stripped. This world has been stripped, but thank God for his grace. Thank God for allowing us to be here so we can be able to share our stories. One of the complaints, and I don't think it's not just a complaint, but it was an observation that I made, which was one of the reasons why I think God had placed it in my heart to move forward with this initiative, is that I kind of feel like the community, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is for you guys, so, you know, jump in and whatever, cut me off if you guys need to, but I kind of feel like the community neglected class of 2020 specifically. And I'm not saying that other classes like 2021 and 2022 and the other students didn't suffer, but let's face it, like, you spend 4 years in high school, you spend 3 years in middle school, or wherever other school that you're at, right? And you're looking forward to graduation, you're looking forward to prom, you're looking forward to to get your diploma, and look at those people in the face that told you that you weren't gonna make it, and literally slam your diploma on that desk, right? All the people who are against you, this was your time to be like, I made it. And then it was stripped away from you. And with the transition from being at school, from like probably some students had to be at school from 6:30 to 3, or whatever the case may be, from being at a physical school, and then school closes, and now some of you are forced to do online learning. So now you have to become really acquainted with the computers. Ou gen professeur qui yo pa éclairé comme ça, no disrespect to any professors or teachers, right? So they're so stuck in their ways, and they didn't want to become in touch with technology. So you're on Google Classroom or whatever thing that you guys use, and class is delayed. They're giving you 2 years worth of assignments within a month, that's due within a month. Et puis carrément, they're telling you if you don't do it, you will fail. And you're working as hard as you can to get the work done. You're dealing with family issues. You're dealing with your own issues. You don't have the space to study the way that you used to. You can't see your friends. It is a lot. Your people are getting sick outside, so you have to be cautious about your health. You have to make sure that you're even going to make it to graduation. It's been a scary sight. And Darby, shout outs to you for talking about how, like, depression strikes you, and you were in conflict with your mental health because this was a very trying time. Do you guys feel like the community stood by you? Do you guys feel like the community, like they didn't care, they just dropped you guys off and here, just take the new food that they're giving you and get over it? Do you feel like people were helping you? What are your thoughts on these things? Joseph, you could go first if you're still here.
Well,
okay.
I agree with what you said, right? And about like the community, I believe that I agree that the community gave up on us because like like how we got strike with a pandemic, everybody dying, a year full of sadness, you know what I'm saying? And that's the time teachers and and other staff decided to like hit us with like a lot of works, like you said, like 2 years of works and like months pushing us. Like I had this teacher, this gym teacher that gave me 4 assignments, right? And then he told me I did 3 of them, and then he told me in order to graduate I had to do the other one. And the work he gave me was not like no little work. It was like 2-page essay, a page essay about like nonsense. Like I'm telling you, and if I was in school, all I was gonna do is just practice, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that the teacher is pushing me like that is like, it's really a lot. And that's not the only thing. I had like probably like 5 teachers that was giving me like work on work. It was just like a lot. And plus with the stuff we going on with our families and the stuff in the world and stuff like that, it was too much. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
And how did that make you feel? Like, what?
I mean, the way I think about it is like at the end of the day, I can't really do nothing about it. So all I have to do is just keep doing it and keep pushing forward. Cause me complaining about it is not really gonna do anything. It's just gonna fail me and put me, push me down. So I just gotta keep doing what's good for me, and yeah.
But I totally respect what you're saying. I totally agree with what you're saying. But do you also think that we've been pushed to believe that, okay, don't complain about it, just do it, instead of our system doing what they need to do to accommodate us the best way that they can? Because it kind of just feels like they're telling you, here's crappy food and eat it. Yeah. When in reality, they could have gave us better food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not saying that. Yes. We're not asking for perfection. We're not asking you guys to sit here and give us $1 million and take us to another galaxy. We're just asking to be treated like decent human beings. We're asking to be treated like students, because I feel like for a long time, unfortunately, the system has failed you guys as students. They've pushed this mentality on you guys, and it's not until your later life where you guys start dealing with certain things and you guys start realizing that some of the ways that you guys feel is because your school system failed you, and they forced you guys to believe in things that you guys didn't believe. They forced you guys to see things that you guys didn't understand, and they continue to feed you bullcrap. Like, to be completely honest with you. So I do want to say this, like, I do respect the mentality that you have. It's within us, in the Haitian community, for us to just take everything and just bite it. Like, They eat the punch. Eat everything
But
that they're
like,
giving you.
my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, eat everything that they're giving you, but
Yeah,
voice your opinion
but at
also.
the same time, wait, you can finish. You can finish.
Yeah, but voice your opinion, huh? Yeah, but voice your opinion also.
You say what's my opinion?
Yeah, I said no. But be sure when you're in pain or when you don't like something or when you don't like the way that the system is treating you, make sure that you voice your opinion also, because these things can be fixed.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. And during that time, right, like with all the works and them feeding me mad works, that's like a lot of works that's unnecessary, right? So I took a voice into that too. But you know, if one voice, sometimes like everybody's voice have to like come together to make a change. You get what I'm saying? But if only one person is speaking, then you know there's not really gonna be a change, right? Because during those times, one of my teachers was giving me a lot of work, and then I told him slow down on the work because like he was just throwing stuff at us, you know, like you were saying, right? And then it wasn't really worth it, you know what I'm saying? And there was no really explanation. Like he was not really giving us like a good explanation of the way. He was just throwing work at us, and you know, just for us to do. And I told him, like, those work, we're not really learning. You get what I'm saying? We're not really learning the work. Like society's just giving you like the work and then do it and then get a grade. That's not learning. You get what I'm saying? So I texted him that all that stuff. He was like, that's his job was just to give us work and stuff like that. And that's all he had to do and stuff. Like, he can't really just stop giving us like all those work. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I did to like probably like 2-3 of my teachers. And then there's one teacher called my house. Like I remember like I had so much other stuff to do. And then I was just doing it like by teacher by teachers. And then I did like probably like 10 of her work. And then she only like saw like probably like I didn't do probably like 2-3 of her works, right? Out of like 13 or 15. And then she saw like the negativity and she called my house talking about I didn't do all my work and stuff like that. Like, you see me doing better, you see me doing like the work, and I have other stuff to do. Can't just bury me, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't care about all that. It was just giving me work, and you know, but only one like I tried to like speak, but it didn't really matter. But you know,
well, even if you think your voice doesn't matter, it does. And talk about what you need to talk about, and don't let anyone try to stop you from speaking about what you need to speak about. And even if they don't start talking about it now, they'll remember what you said in the future and they'll hop on the bandwagon. So just always remember that. So now that we got through that, what are some positive things that COVID-19 has taught you guys? Do you think you got anything positive out of this pandemic? Like, what? But I don't think it could all be negative. What did it teach you?
Teach me to be patient, to have patience, you know, and to teach me that the littlest thing matters. Because going outside, like during COVID, everybody had to stay inside, and it was a beautiful weather outside, and everybody wanted to be outside. Just like the little things like that. When we was outside, we was not really appreciating. But now when everybody's inside, now they want to go outside. You get what I'm saying? So the littlest thing, like going outside on the breeze and stuff like that, being patient, and you know, and after that, when you went like during quarantine, you had a lot of time to work on whatever dreams or whatever like career or you know you have and stuff like that. So that was the part of it.
Darby, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with Joseph. I also say patient because you gotta have a lot of patience and stuff. Yeah, I said the same thing. I agree with Joseph.
Other than this is a topic that I wanted to kind of stay away from, because it's something that even in my field, the field that I want to do, is kind of hard for me to wrap my head around it. It's a very touchy subject for me, and I can go on about it on and on and on, but because of the time that we have, each person, I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds. And on the next segment, if you guys decide to join again, we'll dedicate our time to talk about racism, colorism, and all of this other stuff that we unfortunately have to deal with. COVID-19 wasn't the only thing that has been going on. Unfortunately, our community has been dealing with racism and systematic oppression for as long as we could remember, and even before we were born. And it's just crazy to me how even in the midst of a virus, it's like these racists showed no mercy on our community. The Black Lives Matter movement has hit the fan in a way that I don't think we really seen. I think this is like the civil rights movement all over again. We saw our community come together in the midst of a virus. It's like, okay, if a virus is going to take us out, there's nothing that we could really do about it, but we need to start killing. We need to stop allowing these racists to get away with the murder, the literal murder that they've been getting away with. How do you guys feel about what's been going on? Like, what's your mental on that? What's the feeling that you guys are getting? Joseph and Darby, you guys have been talking. You guys have been participating a lot. So we're gonna let Kristalina start it off.
I'll say angry. Mm-hmm. Like it just made me angry. Like at a point, it made me like sad, depressed. You know, I have a lot of Black men in my family, and you know, I had to think about, you know, the uncertainty of their futures. You know, having my dad out the whole week, especially in the neighborhood where he work at, is predominantly white. You know, having to think about that, it just made me angry. You know, depressed. Like, this should not be happening. It shouldn't even exist to begin with. Like, my skin color, like, we're all the same people. Like, I don't understand it. Like, it just made me very angry. Very, very angry, sad. Yeah, that's how I was feeling throughout the time. Concerned. Like I said, like, I have a lot of Black men in my family. You know, I got to think about their safety each and every day. You know, that shouldn't happen.
Hello.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. Again, I can only say so much, because this is a very touchy topic for me. Joseph, you seem to be the only man on this Zoom right now, so please give us your insight.
Princess, I'm sorry, Princess, if you allow me, I have Grits and Woodley on the line. Grits and Woodley are both on the line. Woodley's last year's valedictorian at AOHT, and Grits is a graduate from this year. So they're both guys on the call.
Okay, perfect. Joseph, we're going to put you on. Sorry, I'm paused now. Your brothers have entered the chat, so we're going to give them some time to speak. But before I do that, Kristalina, thank you for speaking out about that. I think I think what this has also brought, it also shows how much Black women have been neglected in the midst of this movement. Also, they pick and they choose when they want to use us, when they want to use our voices and shine a light on what's been going on. But unfortunately, you know, we lost Breonna Taylor because of a policy that our system again fails to fix. They fail to put spotlight on this thing. You know, this is just like, this is the new Jim Crow, right? So as a woman, as a Haitian woman, especially a woman who's born in Haiti, again, one of the things I'm always going to push you guys to do is to use your voice and talk about how you feel, and to just speak on what's right. Speak on what's right and never allow anyone to keep you from speaking on what's right. People may see that as complaining, and people may tell you, oh, you just need to deal with it and it could have been worse, or whatever the case may be, but you don't ever let anyone stop you from using your voice and speaking on what you need to speak on. So please always remember that, ladies who are on the chat. Woodley Greats, is that your name? Hello? They're not speaking. Hello? All right. Well, when their technical difficulties are fixed, they'll hop back on. Joseph, please talk to us about this Black Lives Matter movement. Talk to us about what's been going on within the community.
Well,
And he's been muted. Okay, Woodley, are you here?
Yes.
Yes. Do you need to be caught up on what's going on, or are you on everything?
Can you please say that again? I didn't hear.
Have you caught up to what's going on, or are you just entering?
No, I just got in.
Okay. So basically right now, so give us your name, your age, your nationality, the high school that you graduated from, and the college that you're currently at in your future profession.
My name is Woodley Gallon. I graduated last year from the Erasmus High School. Currently, I'm in Brooklyn College and I'm majoring in computer science. I'm 19 years old.
And what do you want to do with the computer science degree?
I'm still figuring this out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still figuring this out. I'm still trying to understand what I really want. So
that's fair. That's pretty fair. So right now we're talking about the Black Lives Matter movements, the shootings, the murders that have been occurring during COVID-19. So we just want to hear how you feel and what's your input on that.
Well, I have to say that it's really sad. I mean, as a fellow Black, I don't.
You may parler Creole too, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, but c'est
yeah,
non ça parce que moi ça vraiment ennuyant que j'ai traité nous pas même parce que pour bien dire et Haïti me fait sur Haïti pas tellement de bagages ça veut dire j'aime lever à m'a lever tout dans bagages raciste ça veut dire moun noir Haïti et moun noir seulement d'Haïti donc nous pas tellement lever dans bagages ça veut dire nous pas habitué avec mais même comme toute mentalité moun pas même genre même mais c'est tant que nous font gens pour m'essayer tant que pour parler trop drôle dans la situation parce que ça fait un plus mal même c'est tant que gain des moun tant que yo pas tellement comprendre mouvement tant que on t'a regardé une vidéo gain des équipes moun qui t'a crasé un store ou Lex il était crasé et histoire yo prend monte pile bagaille donc yo pas comprendre mouvement vrai parce que même moi ça drôle yo pas comprendre mouvement c'est donc dans moment ça la fin nous tout à réunir ensemble comprendre donc pour montrer et mon yo ça a fait il va bien il va bon du tout c'est pour ta ensemble mais mal mais je vais yo a fait là bien donc est-ce que c'est une manifestation sur la continue c'est Mwen bagay
Dis ça, dis ça encore.
Est-ce que manifestation yo toujou kontine?
Oui.
Parce que mwen bagay, mwen pa telman tande parle de sa ankor. Mwen still mwen toujou ap gade news men pa telman. Yo pa parle de sa ankor.
They're still doing it. Mais problème là, c'est que it's like people are using the Black Lives Matter hashtag as a marketing skill. Like, when I just do Black Lives Matter for the sake of followers, for the sake of their company, for the sake of their market. It's a marketing strategy more than it is a humanity thing, more than it is a human rights thing, more than it is a civil rights thing. So with the marches, which again, I went to one of them, they only show you one side to the story. So your mutuel Moon, who is breaking into these expensive stores, and they are fighting on the streets and they are doing this, but this is what happens when people are tired, right? That's something that we can't really fix. But there are also parts of the marches that are actually very, very, very peaceful, right? And even if it's not peaceful, there's still a communication that's going on. There's still a movement that's happening, but the media is not going to show you that. They're going to pick and choose what they want to show you. So si c'est pour television, social media, and all this other stuff, wap chercher what's going on, for you to use that to know what's going on, wap banan, because everything is a trend. But I know, I think it was 2 days ago, I was outside and they're still marching near Barclays and Park Slope and all of this stuff. So Gemun who's down for the movement, but Gendemun, you're just ale, you're pon photo, they act like they're there, they act like they care, they act like they're part of this movement, okay? But it's all for show. All of this is for show. Like, people really don't care about what's truly going on. So that's basically it. If anybody else wants to pitch an idea or say anything else, now is your time.
Yeah, mwen d'akwa avèk tout sa nou di yo. Sa te aji sou mwen tou, eli te vin fèm kom pe soti nan la ri, paske lò wè tout sa kap pase, atan ke ou mèm ki black, ki sot Haiti, ki vin isi, ki vin de la vi miyo, epi pou ese sa ka fet, sa aji sou anpil. E mkwes tou sa ta plus motive nou pou nou pa vin jwe, pou sa na fe a nou vin fel nou fini, paske peyi a se pa peyi nou liye, yo pa reme black, nou se black, sa ta suppose plus motive nou nan l'ekol nou pou nou fe sa nou vin fe, epi nou fini, nou fe sa nou gen pou fe.
Thank you for that. And we come from a country where we got our independence before anybody else. So if we know what it's like to be attacked, enslaved, and have to fight for our rights, it's us. And Linu Bagaki, that's really important. And like, this country is not for us, even though we're the ones that built it, even though it's the countless other immigrants from other countries who built it. Like, this world is not for us. So whatever you need to do it, get it done. Don't play around. These streets don't want to see you. These people don't care about you. The system was not built for you. Okay, so it's either you guys decide to tag along and make a difference within our system and make a difference within your community, or you become just another number. And if I so please take advantage of all the resources that you guys have and all of that, because this country was not built for us. I want to end this off with just to really go back on what my brother's keeper is, because if it wasn't for my brother's keeper, I wouldn't be on this call right now. I wouldn't be having this conversation. So we have a couple of people from my brother's keeper: Lynn, Crystalina, Woodley. I think Grates is a part of it also. So I'm gonna choose Crystalina to give everybody a review and some feedback on what my brother's keeper is and the impact that it's had on you during this monstrous, terrible year. Crystal,
So
okay.
I'm here. My Brother's Keeper is like an organization that helps the kids within the group. We have a group chat with students, and they get homework help, internships, whatever they need. There's always someone there to help them. My Brother's Keeper had a huge impact on me because during COVID, I was also going through depression. You know, I not only had to worry about myself, but my little siblings was also my care, and you know that was very frustrating. I felt like I didn't have no one on my side, but being in the group chat with the other kids and knowing that I had help was really amazing. I felt like I had a community that I never knew I had. So that was really amazing. To be able to find a community of people, not only people but my people. That was really amazing. I had a lot of help whenever I needed something. I could always call Dr. Mona Lisa, Princess. So I had a community there that was willing to support me during this time, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Can you give a quick summary about the event that happened last Saturday?
The graduation.
Yes.
Oh well. We had a graduation party. Because you know, like I'm also a senior, and a lot of us, you know, weren't celebrated. So we had an event where we received citations, and you know, we celebrated the graduates. And everyone was able to, you know, tell their future aspirations and dreams. It was an amazing way to show support to the graduates, especially those who, you know, wasn't really feeling the senior year. It was a great thing, and it was amazing.
Thank you, Lynn. Ula?
Oui, moi là, oui.
Di ti moun yo, di tout moun kapten de My Brother's Keeper. Experience what fair. Where did you feel welcome, low Vini, and all that other stuff?
Oh, nan groupe lan?
Oui.
Yes, groupe lan te vreman ede m paske m te rive nan epok m te vreman stresse a kouz de tout sa ki tap pase. M bat vreman gen moun pou m pale. So, le mis Dr. Ferrari te mette m nan groupe lan, m te vin pale a Princess, m te explike tout sa m te kon pase. Sa te vreman ede m paske de fwa lor te fò jwen de moun pou explike, pou pale, pou explike ki jan sent yo. E le yo pale avò sa vin bon fòs, sa kouraj pou pason lot jan. Yeah. E sa ede nou tou, si tan kou ou gon devwa pou fè, ou pa kompreni, ou ka mande ed, yo toujou la pou, yo toujou di nepot so gen, rele yo disponib, yape do. So, yeah. C'est tout ça, m'ga di. Yeah, m sentim bien. Mami.
Yeah, so we have Nuge Demunla, who's a part of the movement, who has been there since day one, and I've been fortunate enough for Kristalina came from my church, so I've always been connected with Kristalina, but you know, Lynn, Woodley, Darby and Joseph, who was at my sister's graduation 2 days ago, the when you guys came outside to take pictures, my mother was able to connect with them. So, you know, some people I met through my mom, some people I already knew, but I'm so happy that I have a family, right? And I'm able to give you guys whatever that I can. And if I can't give it to you guys, I'm going to find a place to give it to you guys. So thank you for making yourselves available and, you know, trusting us. And I know Darby and Joseph, you guys are just now becoming kind of acquainted with the group and with the movement. But just know that if you ever need a home, you know, we're here to help you. We want to prosper you. We don't want to bring you down. We want to keep this movement going. And we're going to pass this back to Dr. Ferrari so she can end the show or continue whatever that needs to be continued. I want to thank you guys for being on here with us. Thank you for speaking out. Thank you for using your voices. Invite your friends to join My Brother's Keeper, your brother, your sister, whomever, because you are your brother's keeper. And to all the people who are listening, bring people onto the org. If there's any other programs also who can help us within this program, please share the information. We want to bridge the gap as much as possible, and we are here and open to take all volunteers and resources that you guys may have. just as we'll support and help you guys also. So thank you again.
Thank you so much, Princess, for a job well done. Again, my ultimate goal is to pass the baton to the younger generation. I'm not here to stay forever, and COVID has taught a lot of us that lesson. I would be remiss if I left this platform, if I left this show without thanking our greatest supporters, Margaret, Carol, who are like this next set of mothers besides myself, who have been there over the years with our group to provide them with college and career readiness. Do a lot of program placement, extracurricular activities like with Youth Bridge, and all sorts of program with our friends from Halefo, who has opened their doors for many years to take a group of students for me every summer to work with the Explorers program. To our elected officials, I'm very grateful for the support. I just want to give that disclaimer that My Brother's Keeper is currently right now functioning under the umbrella of Society for Haitian Research. Society for Haitian Research has been around for 35 years, serving the community, serving particularly the immigrant community with a GED program, with ESL, translation of document, college placement, you name it. I mean, housing placement. We've done it all. I also want to send a special thanks to DCS, Diaspora Community Service, who has been of great help in helping place our students who didn't have a home, and today now they are living very comfortably thanks to Karine Jocelyn, who has opened her doors to provide shelters for these young people. Again, it's been a pleasure serving you all. I wanted to give a special shout out today, not just to the graduating class of 2020 for their resilience, but I truly wanted to acknowledge Woodley Gellin, who is a Brooklyn College student. Woodley, I just want to give you a few minutes to share your experience as a valedictorian who graduated with flying colors last year. And what is your message for the graduating class of 2020 as you are currently in college yourself? Mwen pale Creole, Woodley.
Pour l'instant, c'est pas j'aime la guerre, pas j'aime give up parce que c'est là qu'il faut la bague espoir encore. De bon dans tête ou pas même penser avec même. De bon penser avec tant coup ou quitter ça ou faire bague espoir encore parce que c'est ça qui bat espoir. Tant coup bon par exemple. Tant coup l'aime te fait venir ici dans l'école là. Le tabay et
Quelle année ça t'es venu ici?
Depuis 2017. Quoi, c'était fin août 2017. Ouais, fin août 2017. Là, je suis venu, après ça, l'école a commencé. J'étais inscrit dans l'école. Après l'école, après le premier trimestre, là, comme je fais 70 à 72 consultés, il était dans le mi-temps de ça. Il y a là, il fait 70 à 72, mais là, dans Haïti. Il va faire tout ça. Donc, là, dans Haïti, système, c'est un coup, tout on fait, plus belle, plus belle et moyenne, laisse ça, plus bien à l'aise dans l'école, là, plus sentir confortable. Mais c'est pas un coup, mon ami milieu, non, c'est pas un coup comme ça, un coup, ou bien amis, ça, mais pas un coup mauvais amis, mon capé d'eau grandi. Il y a là, l'aime fait entre 70 là à 72 là. Moi, pas un monde qui dans. Il y a c'est laisse à me réaliser, donc, pour comme vrai. Donc, pour comme vrai, pas un monde qui cap veiller. Donc, me font 70, entre 72, mais un monde qui dit, moi, c'est laisse à me venir tant coup. Vin go ba qui lui maintenant me dit les potes ça me fait là et moi capwel il y a la ma fonjan marcher droite depuis moi me cochi c'est moi pour ranger tête moi pour me faire ligne droite là parce que ici et consalier c'est vous pouvez être tout ou même qui pouvez être peut-être ou faire de ce qui ba mon ba Jean moi pour mon cap garde quand même et là au fond là il va bon vous même pas bon même tout. C'est au trouver tête tout. Le fini par give up, pas m'abandonner. Parce que des fois, abandonner, pas d'espoir encore. Espoir, c'est au faire. Et au créer espoir. Des fois, abandonner, pas d'espoir encore.
Et où dit qui ça te qu'un focus qui fait où tu es arrivé dans l'espace de 2 ans. Ce n'est que 2 ans parce que vous venez en 2017, vous entrez l'école en 2017 et vous graduez l'année dernière en 2019. So qui ça te bon tout sens de persévérance, ça, discipline, ça, pour être capable de graduer, top of your class, ou passer tout examen ou aller au-delà de ça où tu demandé pour te graduer, qu'il faut arriver valedictorien.
You know, takou, lem te tankou Haïti, mba tellement tankou. Bah, c'est pas tankou m'te vague. Non, mais tankou, si m'font mba tellement tankou, well, tankou, ça va passer nan moins. Parce que m'sonje m'te nan kou anglais Haïti. M'ta pon examen, mais te tankou dernier examen pour passer toute l'école l'année pour graduer tout bagay. Tankou deske tankou vin wè tankou de commencer bay, de commencer à avancer, de négliger examen pour n'yam vin pas passer. Ou pas passer là, de vin yo te dit comme ça moi de faire, de carré prendre si m'vle. Nya là, yo dit comme payer $50 comme ça. Et $50. L'MP là, moi prends même examen, toujours négligé. On pas passer encore. Nya là, l'em pas passer encore. Vin ba kon ça va passer parce que on connaît de ka passer examen. Et puis tout moi m'était pas passer. Ça me coup vle dire dans ça. Sorry. Oui. Tant que m'pas passer examen pour me négliger. Tant que gen de quelques bagay ou fait tant que là commencer vinn tant que bon là-dedans. Faut faut toujours être sharp, faut toujours qui kembe même focus là pour te sortir gain avant. Faut pas tant que des son bagay bay ou dit et puis tout négliger. Non, faut pas faire bay ça. Mais non bay qui te kembe focus en pile ou bagay adjustation ça pour l'école là. Parce que quand on est toujours à dire donc pour venir ici de vous faire bon bail, si à l'instant pour leur travail, vous doit faire tout le temps à travail, il va occuper, il va bailler ça importance. Mais ici de vous focus sur ça faire, de vous bien travailler, montrer que va venir dans jouet, va venir un bail quand même. Ça veut dire de vous pas venir faire tintin, va venir faire un bail, de vous focus sur ça faire. Bien concentré, ou un reward quand même.
Bon, en parlant de jouer, Woodley, je ne vais pas dire trop parce qu'il faut nous finir avec l'émission. Et parlez-nous qui sont des bénéficiaires l'année dernière, parce que nous avons été soutenus avec un paquet d'award, non seulement award, ou un paquet de scholarship pour te recevoir. So, dans la journée aujourd'hui, on est dans le collège, qui avantage ça créé pour vous, qui gens première année dans le collège là, et qui support continuer à joindre, est-ce que support ça aide pour capable continuer et avancer avec courage?
Oh oui, you know, a scholarship les jeunes c'est l'union des Sénacroix qui te donne scholarship ça te aide en pile parce que oui, l'aime fait entrer l'école là, c'est des équipes livres pour marcher les sambot beaucoup gain même et les vieux était important pour passer examen, important pile. Donc c'est c'est scholarship là qui te sauve. Scholarship là qui te sauve.
Et pour programme My Brother's Keeper pendant la période Covid là, qui j'ai programme ça te aide pour être capable de survivre première année pour gagner dans Brooklyn College?
Bah c'est programme ça My Brother's Keepers là. li vraiment aidé parce que me songe me gen un projet d'affaires. De gen un projet d'affaires et qui c'était yon interview me gen pour mal faire. Bien croire que c'est OK de ma interview. M'a jambe ça m'a still toujours do merci. Interview
Bon, qui vont encourager l'autre monde pour participer dans le programme, surtout pendant l'été, que nous avons préparé pour être capable de gagner une année qui continue à être dans le track de succès que vous gagnez.
Oui, you know, bah, c'est pas tant coup, pas senti tant coup, parce que dans groupe là, nous yon égal à l'autre. Pas senti tant coup, soit mandon mon bagage tant coup, ou bien pas être pipi, non, il va tant coup comme ça. C'est nous là, nous pour aider l'autre. Sous bon question, c'est poser dans groupe là et tout, nous n'avons aider l'autre.
Bon, messieurs, dames, c'est un plaisir pour nous de gagner l'après-midi. Et comme nous dit, nous lançons plateforme Mojo pour les jeunes et nous avons fait un pile préparation de telle sorte que et la prochaine fois, nous sommes capables de gagner une très belle émission. Et jeunes, un paquet de sujets que vous voulez traiter, vous voulez chita et de concerts avec leaders dans la communauté, vous voulez parler, vous voulez faire tant de voix, et bien nous-mêmes, et nous là pour nous capables d'assurer que le dialogue ça a fait et avec un pile respect, avec côté que nous avons respecté les normes et que Haïtiens nous-mêmes, nous toujours apprendre la caille nous pour nous capables de respecter ça qui est grand passé nous parce que nous connaissons aujourd'hui à nous camper sous épaules nous paquet l'autre monde. Moi-même qui parler à me camper sous épaules moun qui était là avant moi et nous-mêmes dans journée aujourd'hui à nous avons accès à un paquet belles ressources pour avantage de yo et quel bon travail que nous avons fait encore une fois moi fier de nous classe 2 2021 c'est un plaisir pour me capable servir nous et m'a toujours là pour continuer à servir nous jusqu'à ce que moi rende dernier souper moi dis merci à partenaire moi Johnny Célestin qui est encore toujours là pour supporter les jeunes à distance et de près parfois selon Jean demande Giovini et nous dit reste communauté à merci Kébé là ensemble avec nous Kébé ferme Kébé jambe et nous souhaitons tout le monde bon dimanche et à la semaine prochaine.